In my recent taste testing video, I visited Athens, Greece, and Greek people got really upset because I was just eating in touristic restaurants. Now, I was a tourist, so I didn't really have too many options at that time, but today I'm on my way to the Czech Republic to taste test Czech food, and I want to avoid the tourist spots, so I am choosing a random city in the GPS. We can start with a city that's close to the Polish border, and we will see what the local restaurants have to offer. So on today's episode of Kult America, we are taste testing Czech food. So now is the big moment. We are crossing into the Czech Republic. Wait a second, is this a restaurant? So I think we need to go there and eat. So I was just reading this sign here, and it claims that we luckily stumbled upon a very famous transnational cultural trail that goes from Kraków, Poland to Vienna, Austria, and apparently there are 700 kilometers of bicycle trails that have been used by tourists through the ages. So it's a little bit ironic. I was having the full intention of not going somewhere touristic in Czech Republic, and I ended up in the place that has been historically touristic, just not with, party animals from Great Britain and the United States. So I hope that this restaurant will constitute an off-the-beaten-track kind of experience. All right, here's the menu. And I don't see anything in English, but it's in Polish, so actually we can work this out. Przyjmujemy wypomocy do kuchni a baru. They're looking for someone to work in the kitchen and bar. Yeah? I think so. Okay. Oh, I think I want to try this. Oh yeah, maybe we'll try the goulash with cabbage. Yeah, and I don't know, klocki with macaron. Alright, it's pretty loud in here. They're doing a renovation, but we got our tea, and it's the English type. So, it doesn't smell like anything. I think that this is like the Czech version of a tea that we have in Poland called Sega. I think it's like a little bit more of a budget choice than a quality choice. It's like a weaker version of Lipton. That's the best way I can describe it. It's definitely not like a strong, loose leaf type of tea, but I think that maybe the tea quality is not everything. If I was a customer here, I'd be more focused on the beautiful surroundings that the restaurant has to offer, and yeah, that's what I'll choose to focus on. I'm going to take a risk and make a little bit of a declaration before I actually taste this food. It smells delicious, it smells amazing, I think I'm going to love it, but I can also tell you that this will be the heaviest lunch I ever had in my life, period. Heavier than the Russian food we taste tested, the German food, anything. Hands down, this is hardcore Slavic heavy food. Let's give it a try. All right, so the menu describes this dish as fried cheese with French fries and tartar sauce. It is not the right food if you're trying to avoid a heart attack, but I think it might be really tasty. Of course, you do have the salad to stay a little bit healthy. Yeah, you can see the salt like sparkling off of this, the cheese flowing. I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in the tartar sauce, which is how I suspect you're supposed to eat it. It's like those cheese sticks you eat when you're an American kid growing up, but dipped in tartar sauce. I didn't think I was going to like this food. Really. I don't typically like heavy food, but it's just done so right. It's kind of a dry salad, but it's nice. This is an awesome dish. This next dish was found in the homemade section of the menu, and the name of it, I have no idea how you would translate that to English, but I guess it's makarowo shishki. Sorry, I butchered it completely. but it's macaroni served with chopped chives, and it looks fried, it looks really heavy. It doesn't look that delicious, but I'm starting to learn that in Czech, looks can be very deceiving. It's certainly not bad. I just don't really know what to make of it, you know? It's new. Yeah, that's how I could describe it. It tastes new. But again, I appreciate the opportunity to go somewhere not far away from where I currently live and actually try something that's still new to me. I think it's one of those things that sometimes beauty can be a little bit more sophisticated than you expect. All right, so the last thing we're eating in this restaurant is boiled dough, it looks like. Yeah, kind of a boiled dough with butter and sugar, and I'm embarrassed to say I don't know what that's called, but you find it on top of pastries. So that's what I get for not being a culinary expert. If you know, you can write me in the comment section, but I don't know. So this is more of a sweet dish, but it was not inside of the dessert section of the menu. I'm not going to say that I don't like it, but it's different. It's like almost sweet, but then kind of bitter. I don't know what to say. I think I like it. I'm sorry, I'm not very decisive. All right, I think that it's time to introduce a little star system here on Kult America. So from 1 to 10, I'd go ahead and give this restaurant an 8, mostly because the food was totally homemade, fresh, and perplexing in moments. But at the end of the day, it was really delicious and I enjoyed it. All right, we've been searching around for a while for another restaurant to eat at. The search has not been fruitful, but I'm convinced we will find something to finish this meal in the Czech Republic. That looks totally local, not touristic at all. I wonder if it's a safe place to eat. Probably it's okay. I don't think it's open. Nah, it's closed. It's like the second restaurant we found, but it's been closed. Options are limited. So we explored, we looked around, and unfortunately in a few moments here we're going to cross the border into Slovakia. What did I discover on my adventure here in Czech Republic? Unfortunately, if you're just wandering around villages, it's very hard to find restaurants. We found one open restaurant, it was delicious, it was perfect, but all the other restaurants were not opened until 2 o'clock, and those did not look too promising at all. So my taste testing Czech food could be considered part 1 over, because as of this moment, we've crossed into Slovakia, and we are going to pursue the next video. Subscribe to Kult America and see what we do next. Thank you for watching.